InSource is a leading provider of data management platforms to the NHS and private sector. Ingrained in the DNA of our organisation is the drive to enable improvements in efficiency by which data is managed and strategies are implemented. We are passionate about helping our clients to achieve successful data management strategies faster and at a lower cost. There is compelling evidence which shows that organisations that put data assets at the centre of their management process outperform their peers. Equally, however, there are publicly available statistics that show that only 30% of data management projects achieve success. It is clear, therefore, that significantly more can be achieved. The availability of a centrally managed, reliable and trustworthy source of data is core to the ability of an organisation to maximise value from its data assets. A successful data management project is at the centre of the delivery of that source of data. However, most projects are undertaken without the benefit of hindsight and are built using conventional approaches. As such, organisations using conventional approaches are usually only able to build only what's absolutely necessary, and without the benefit of hindsight, leave out features which are considered to be useful rather than essential. This includes, for example, process audit logging and error handling reported through management consoles, which keep the administration staff informed of the health of the application. Other aspects are also omitted in the interest of efficiency and expediency. For example, development teams leave little or no time for sufficiently detailed documentation that helps to ease the process of ongoing maintenance. Incremental data processing is left to be addressed only when a crisis occurs, and processing times have gone beyond the available window. Data quality issues are handled incrementally without an overall strategy, which seriously impacts delivery timescales. Without the right approach, changes in the operational systems which feed the data management application result in systems failure and often the need for redevelopment. Conventional technologies provide no support for isolated development, increasing the risk of destabilization of production systems once deployed. Standards and architectures are left to evolve, which invariably leads to complexity and maintenance difficulties. Whilst all these omissions are undertaken to make the project cost effective, they ultimately result in one containing significant technical debt. So what are the alternatives to conventional techniques and how does this help me? Software automation technology, which addresses all of these issues. It is the implementation of technologies which coexist with and significantly enhance the generic technology on which they run by the generation of code to implement the data management process. This increases consistency and the speed of development, and since the code is identical every time, it also reduces testing overhead. Use of the right product will provide out of the box that which would previously be considered optional functionality. The right product will also support simple to implement data extraction processes and complex transformations presented in a transparent fashion. Star schemas will include previously taxing functionality such as slowly changing dimensions and dimensional hierarchies, all with the objective of ultimately making maintenance simple, transparent and transferable. Data management automation tools fall into one of two categories: data warehouse automation or automated data preparation. Data warehouse automation tools deliver efficiency through the building of ETL processes which deliver classic Kimball-based star schema outputs. Automated data preparation provides efficiency in the building of processes which transform and manipulate data from one place to another. As part of the journey, the data will have business rules, data quality, and complex transformations applied to it. The key differentiator between the two technologies is that automated data preparation has no specific targeted output and no specific input, whereas data warehouse automation is specific to the building of schema-based output. Our development platforms enable you to build your own specific data management solutions in the most efficient and effective way. The solutions you're able to build will be based on the extensive use of the software automation incorporated in our development platforms, the objective of which is to address all of the issues associated with conventional development approaches. These development platforms have been tried and tested in both private and public sector organisations and incorporate either automated data preparation, data warehouse automation, or any combination of the two. Having been developed over 20 years, they've been proved in some of the world's most extreme data environments. For example, our healthcare solution platforms, which contain the most complex data in the industry, were developed using our development platforms. This is a testimony to the richness of its functionality, which is all that is needed for the development of any data management solution. You can rest assured that these platforms have all the bases covered.